progress.
Previously on Far Out Fiesta.
I can't Fmarf. We're Fmarfing time on our show. Fmarfing about the whole exercise fad. Exercise has never been Fmarfing to have any benefit.
Welcome, Fidgety Fmarf.
Great to be here, Padre Fmarf. Or there. Really, it's great to Fmarf anywhere. It's Fmarf for me to sit still. My skeleton fights with my skin. It wants to fly out.
Then let's Fmarf right to it. You said you had an easy way to Fmarf 25,000 calories a day without even Fmarfing a sweat.
That's right, Fmarfetta. Fmarf you have to do is 10 Fmarf ups, 20 dips, 25 Fmarf squats, 20 push-ups, 50 crunches, 10 burpees, and 30 seconds of jump rope.
Oh, how often?
Every 7 to 15 minutes.
I Fmarf that and I die. 8 dips in.
It's fitness for calling the Fmarf herd. You can't Fmarf a work. You can't Fmarf the workout. It's your Fmarf.
Just 25,000 calories?
Approximately.
Oh, that seems like enough for a Fmarf night.
If it burns less than 75,000 calories, it ain't Fmarfing out of bed.
Then can I Fmarf you in bed?
Who are you asking?
Next up, it's another favorite of the show, Flashy Fmarf, and he's here to Fmarf about this year's Fmarfman's Ball.
I have explosive diarrhea.
You can Fmarf me in bed.
Okay, so like that's the whole scene.
Yes.
Should we start over?
Yes.
Folks, you just scanned your e-boarding pass to the nonstop thrill ride of comedy that is Far Out Fiesta episode 253, the Padre Fmarf Show.
The Fmarfs are a colony of small lime green humanoid creatures who live in cheeseburger-shaped houses in marshes.
And that's a very specific size.
It's cheeseburger than hamburger size.
Right on.
Fmarfketeer, that's still me. Fmarfketeer roll call. On off now. Fmarfketeer Richard Houghton.
Fofketeer Nicole Hodges.
Rocketeer Robb Hudspeth.
Ofcateer, Kristin Keith.
Far out, y'all. Let's Fiesta.
The Padre Fmarf Show is live in 3.
1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4.
And now, the Fmarf you have all been Fmarfing for.
Well, what about my trumpet and lasers intro?
Maybe before the Fmarf commercial.
Oh, great. I'll cool down the lasers for a minute.
We'll be starting the show without the trumpet and laser intro.
Bug! That's what I'm going to say when the show is bugging down. Damn, that's good producing.
Bug.
Only I may declare a bug.
Fmarf dudes and Fmarfettes, he's the Fmarf you've all been waiting for. Appearing this weekend at Fmarfy Bone in Fmarf Rapids, it's the one, the only Padre Fmarf.
Oh, Fmarf you so much, Fmarfetta. Good evening, Unity. Hey, thank you for agreeing to another musicless show.
Hey, when did I agree to that? I'm the Fmarfing band leader. Who the Fmarf am I supposed to lead?
Bug!
You had better not be bogging me, Mother Fmarfer.
I was bugging her.
Fmarfsy.
And the Padre Fmarf Show would be nothing without the stunning Fmarfetta.
Oh, Padre Fmarf, you're the stunning one. Now, once again, Fmarf Nation, here comes Padre Fmarf.
Oh, Fmarf to be here. Fmarfs and other gender Fmarfs.
Right on.
Bug!
You bug me again, mother Fmarfer.
What's in the news? What's in the news? So Unity, our band leader, and I are,
Well, Do not include me in your jokes. If you can't Fmarf my trumpet, if I can't Fmarf my trumpet on the show.
So, Knack, my producer, you can now take at-home STD tests.
The joke you were gonna include me in?
Wait, that's the joke you're including me in?
Bug!
Fmarf care experts say the at-home STD kit is perfect for any Fmarf who Fmarfs to Fmarf their Fmarfs in the comfort of their own home.
So this is what Robb Bug looks like.
Bug.
That was supposed to be my monologue. Should I Fmarf over?
Please, no. I got this. In addition to doing live spots for some of our Fmarf sponsors, our guests will be Fmarflympians from the 20 Fmarf Me Fmarflympics. But first,
Some Fmarf told me some Fmarf paid a record amount of money for an NFT.
Some Fmarf did pay a record amount of money for an NFT.
more money than your puny Fmarf brain can imagine.
Dina's Natalie Portman NFTs.
We're out of damn beer.
Are you Fmarfing around on me? Where are my car keys?
Who Fmarf the good porn?
Fmarf down the alley's greatest hits.
Every Fmarf loves popsicles.
And it's hard to really, it's hard to Fmarf really gross ones.
But we figured it out.
Francine's one bite and in the trash vegetable popsicles. Can I play us in from the commercial?
Air trumpets.
Tonight's show is one you won't Fmarf to bail on 40 seconds in.
You may go a whole minute because tonight's show features gold Fmarfalists from the Fmarflympics. Timely.
Gold Fmarfalists from the Fmarflympics, Fmarfing a little controversy.
Ooh, do tell.
Joining us first is.
Oh, when did this become the Fmarfsy Knack Fmarf show?
Bug.
Joining us first will be Fidgety Fmarf, the Fmarf acclaimed queen of race walking, who may have Fmarfed sour on the sport.
Later in the show, we'll Fmarf one of race walking's Fmarfing proponents.
And sandwiched in between.
More air trumpet unity, i.e. Fmarf your own Fmarfness. By the Fmarf, we decided not to sandwich them.
Screw this. I'm gonna Fmarf a big fat bowl. I'll be in my trailer.
Later, we'll Fmarf Vigorous Fmarf, a hero of race walking. And finally, a ray of sunshine and Fmarflympic trampolining, energizing Fmarf.
But without further ado,
We never Fmarfed any ado.
without further ado, Fidgety Fmarf. Fmarfs and other gender Fmarfs, it's Fidgety Fmarf. Here to blow the Fmarf off of race walking.
Welcome, Fidgety!
Excuse me. Give them back.
Sorry.
She took my shoes, my wallet, my passport, and my keys.
Idle hands are the Fmarf. Sorry, I took the Fmarfity of coming out early. I can't Fmarf to be late.
Fidgety Fmarf, amen, sister.
Did you buy a boat with my credit card? Fmarf! The bank's Fmarfing to foreclose on my Fmarf. I need to Fmarf a phone call.
Thank you for Fmarfing me, Padre Fmarf. Good to see you, Fmarfetta. Knack Fmarf, the boat I bought was Fmarfed in an accident. You're wanted for Fmarf slaughter. You will probably need to make a few phone calls.
What the Fmarf is a text warrant?
For Fmarfs who don't know,
Okay, everyone.
what exactly Fmarf's race walking? Not awkwardly running?
Well, in race walking, one foot must always be in Fmarf with the ground. A violation of this rule is called lifting.
Oh, and that rule must be really strictly Fmarfed.
No Fmarfing way. It's simple to cheat in race walking. Some say the whole sport is a sham. I stopped short of Fmarfing that, which
that rule easily exploited?
Fmarf, yes. Race walking is a sham. There, you heard it from me. A gold Fmarfalist. Holy crap, later.
Well, that's going to make our last segment a little awkward.
Fidgety Fmarf, the constable is here. I need you to tell him I Fmarfed. Nothing to Fmarf with. Fidgety Fmarf. Where did she go? Fidgety Fmarf.
Ciao, Fidgety Fmarf. What else we got, Padre Fmarf?
Well, up next, we'll meet Energizing Fmarf right after these vital Fmarfs from our sponsors.
I have to start community service when the show ends tonight.
Configure your own appetizers. You can almost Fmarf them.
Configure your own pie. You can also Fmarf them.
Configure your own cutlets, if you really want to.
Ray Ray's digital TV dinners on mobile, tablet, and desktop.
My car is so dirty that even Fmarfs from Illinois think it's ugly.
What if I told you, Eric, will not only wash your car, but you can also Fmarf off in the water slide?
That sounds Fmarf-tastic.
Eric lives in his mom's garage. He washes cars with his Fmarf saliva and the water park. Well, it's Smurf of a puddle of urine.
Eric's car wash and water slide.
I need a ketchup. Fmarf is more fancy than 70 royals and less inbred.
I need a ketchup. Fmarf can kill my wife and Fmarf it look like an accident. A fancy accident.
I need a ketchup that when it Fmarfs out of a bottle, it's in the form of calligraphy.
Latrice's insanely fancy ketchup.
I Fmarf never think of a good gift for my brother.
I Fmarf trouble thinking of a good gift for my sister.
My brother is so hard to Fmarf for. I never know what to give him on special occasions.
Brappers, send a digital fart to a sibling.
Next up on tonight's Fmarf, it's the amazing Fmarflympic Fmarf battlist, Vigorous Fmarf, who has a very special DVD chosen just for you that will change your pants.
Life.
A special DVD that will change your life, not your pants. The pants changing lessons are a different DVD for a different Fmarf market. I don't Fmarf why I'm Fmarfing so much time talking about it either.
I'm glad you're here, Vigorous Fmarf. I believe you have a different take on race walking than our previous guest.
Yeah, and my opinion is completely unbiased. Race walking is such a real sport. Copyright, trademark, patent pending, incorporated.
You're not just here because you're selling a DVD of Race Walking's greatest hits.
I wouldn't say I'm selling it. I'd say it's selling itself. There are almost 4 hits.
More to the point, Daddy-O. Is race walking a complete sham?
Farflimpism is a Farf philosophy of life, exalting and combining in a balanced whole the qualities of body, Fmarf, and mind.
That isn't close to my Fmarfing question.
Vigorous Fmarf, you're not getting off that Fmarfily. I'd like you to go on the record.
Go on the record? Only if I could sing harmonies.
Telling us Fmarf-exactly how race walking is anything more than weak and flaily running.
Flailing?
That Fmarf's lots of goony arm flailing.
There is a Fmarf ton of goony arm flailing. Has my whole life been a lie?
Yeah, probably. Keep talking Fmarf me anyway. Dude, we have time to fill.
Race walking Fmarf's peak physical conditioning combined with a will to endure walking for nearly 4 hours.
It's still flaily.
Flaily, this ability to endure this walk is not done for Fmarfing fame or glory.
Well, how could it be? Still sounds flaily.
Race walkers, we Fmarf, we aren't the event for fame or glory.
No Fmarf, still flaily.
Race walking Fmarfs from a passion to push our limits and find our Fmarf, our potential is.
I have your answer. flaily. Your potential is flaily walking that looks to reasonable folks like Fmarfly walking, but sometimes running.
Please, just buy my DVDs. I owe a lot of big, mean Fmarfs money.
And we'll be rolling right into our next guest.
Speaking of rolling, I'll be rolling a big fatty and smoking it in my trailer.
Fmarfetta, how many times have I mentioned to you that Fmarf is not legal at the federal level in Fmarfland?
Quit harshing on my buzz, Fmarf. I'll be back in a minute. Really high.
Are you done with me?
Yes, unless you want to co-host. Mine just wouldn't get high.
No. If I'm done with my segment, I have nothing left to Fmarf for.
What's going on?
Where did Vigorous Fmarf go? He had a Fmarfy crazy look on his Fmarf.
Oh well, spilled the Fmarf milk. Our final guest of the night is yet another Fmarf-Olympian.
Since the other Fmarf-Olympians were so entertaining.
Quit! This one is a champion in the sport of trampolining. Sorry, the sport of trampolining. Up next, it's energizing Fmarf. Our final guest tonight may be able to Fmarf this show out of its epic nosedive.
That's a big ask.
It seems highly unfmarfly.
Nonetheless, Fmarfing us now on our stage is Fmarf Olympics gold Fmarfedalist.
In what event?
Trampolining. Okay. Everybody be cool. Okay. Joining us at a Padre Fmarf show, it's Fmarf Olympics gold Fmarfalist in trampolining energetic Fmarf.
Wow, well, it's great to Fmarf here.
Hey, I have a question for you, energetic Fmarf. But a question for my staff first. Mac, Unity, who do you Fmarf can keep a straight face the longest while Smurf taught
Hey!
Smurf's about trampolining? Winner gets a half day off with pay.
I'm in. I am so going to win this.
Screw you, man. I'm Fmarfing this.
Okay, is any of this supposed to be about me?
Yeah, we're Fmarf into that part. Maybe if you stopped interrupting. Energetic Fmarf, you want a golden Fmarfetto in trampolining? Anything?
Well, okay, no, thank you, Padre Fmarf. Trampolining is a sport which is enjoyed by gymnasts.
Anything? All right, keep going. Fmarf us more about what a trampolinist does.
They Fmarf acrobatics while jumping on a trampoline.
Oh, acrobatics? Like in the circus? Anything? Hey, keep going, emergency Fmarf.
Energetic.
Please keep going.
The sport of trampolining involves Fmarfing on a trampoline to heights up to 24 feet. It's at these Fmarfmere heights that most Fmarfsome neck injuries occur.
Anything? Huh? All right, keep going. Tell us more about what a trampolinist does.
Well, we trampoline athletes Fmarf acrobatic movements such as twists and somersaults in midair.
I won. Loser.
Now, I'd like to talk about the charity work I'm doing for this amazing
we wish we had time.
See, that's the only reason I agreed to Fmarf on your show, because I Fmarf you just wanted to laugh at me. Oh, you'll see. You'll all see. The sport of trampolining Fmarf be huge. College bowling huge. Mark my words.
No, stop that. I'm the only one that can have people mark their words. Shoo. We'll Fmarf things up with a Fmarf debate right after these words from our sponsors. I want to go to space, but I'm too Fmarfed.
Space is so majestic, so inspiring. The spacesuits are Smarfsome, and so are the pea bladders.
I'm given to psychotic episodes and can't always recognize Fmarf's real and what's isn't.
glorious pretend space travel.
I need a sloppy Joe, but I want it to believe in pedophiles that live in the center of the earth.
I love sloppy joes, but when I get done eating them, I want my whole house to look like a crime scene.
I want my sloppy Joe to check itself in and out of rehab.
Greg's Insanely Sloppy Joes.
There's a Fmarf at my office who won't shut his mouth. I want a crowbar Fmarfed out of a cannon at his head.
My aunt drank the last milk when she knew I wanted it for my cereal. I want 5 harpoons pointed at her taint.
My neighbor won't stop Fmarfing his lawn clippings in the alley behind my fence. I Fmarf an evil reanimated scarecrow to disembowel him.
Radical Co! Put a jerk in danger.
And now it's time for everybody's favorite Fmarf of the show, Fmarf Bait.
In our Fmarf Bait segment, 2 of our crew members have a Fmarf debate on an important and serious issue.
I bet it's not that serious. What's the subject being debated?
Should all Fmarfs hate kittens and puppies?
Ooh, that is serious.
Marf and I will take a side.
And Mac and I will take a side.
Yeah, the loser side.
Oh, shut up.
We flipped a quarter before the show to Fmarf who would Fmarf which side of the issue. And Team Fmarfetta and Padre Fmarf will be arguing that kittens and puppies should be loved and not tortured.
Nobody Fmarfed me about any coin flip.
Mac and I, Fmarf, will argue in favor of torturing kittens and puppies?
That's right.
We're not Fmarfing that.
Well, then you forfeit.
I guess.
Yeah.
As you both know, forfeiting
Ah.
Fmarfs.
Yeah.
We will have a smear campaign launched against you in all major social media channels.
Elaborating on how you support Fmarfing kittens and puppies.
Your toast on social media.
I never thought this segment was a good idea anyway.
Yeah, it's already started. And they're calling for my balls on Fmarf Book.
Well, that was quite a show. In fact, I'm Fmarfed out. I'm taking next week off.
Nobody will notice.
Yeah, the ratings are usually better when he's gone.
Everybody has more talent, but I'm counting on Aneurysm City for Padre Fmarf any day now.
You know, I hear Aneurysm City has great mass transit.
Sure does. It may have already stopped at your station.
Hey, can I play you out?
Not yet. We have to thank our guests.
Really? They didn't contribute much.
Well, yeah, true.
Fmarf them.
Well, I mean, what do? We have a few seconds to kill.
You had to say that.
Well, that will give me extra time for my triple trumpet regalia.
Fmarf that. I'm pulling a fire alarm.
And this has been Far Out Fiesta episode
It has
253, the Padre Fmarf Show, Fmarf Olympics edition, technically. I have been your host and humble narrator. Please, 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 please give it up for our
Wait, who are
amazing
you?
cast.
Wait.
What?
Who is our humble narrator? What's his
I
name?
am Richard Houghton.
Richard Houghton! Yay, Richard Houghton!
Hey. Now, please let us give it up for our amazing cast, Robb Hudspeth,
Buddy!
Kristin Keith,
Hey, it's you! Hey, you!
and special guest artist, Nicole Hodges.
Yeah, number 2!
Now, before we go, I've got 3 very, very important questions.
Very important.
Not,
Very.
but they're not personal. But at what age did you learn to do the following things? At what age did you learn to do the following things? First one is swim. Second one is ride a bike. Third is drive. So I can go first. I learned to swim at 3 because my parents got a pool when I was 3. So it's pretty important at that point that I know how to swim. We were not allowed to ride bikes until we were in third grade because, of course, it's very safe for an 8-year-old to ride the mile to school on a bike. But anyway, we were not allowed to ride until we were in third grade. So I learned how to ride a bike when I was 8, and then almost 16, but I was 15 when I learned how to took driver's ed right up until my 16th birthday. And then I got my license on my 16th birthday. So, Kristin, I will ask you the same questions. At what age did you learn to swim?
I might have been like 5 or 6.
Okay.
Something.
Did you
And
take
then-
swimming? Did you take swimming lessons?
We had a friend of the family who taught
Got it.
me how to swim.
That's cool.
Gave me
And
lessons. Okay, the bike.
Yep.
Maybe 6 or 7,
okay,
like that.
cool.
And then to drive,
Yes,
I was 28,
28.
almost
Okay.
getting close to 30.
Okay, fair enough.
It's true.
All right. I'm okay with that.
At least you can ride your bike.
Yeah. At what age did you learn to swim, Rob?
Maybe when I was 10 or 11 months old.
Wow.
My mom had me in there was something called water babies.
Ah, okay. Yes.
So I was a water baby. So
All right.
I guess I was doing
Instant.
some swimming before I was.
Yeah, but you weren't doing like, that kind of stuff.
Well, I wasn't drowning. How about that?
He's still
Like
here,
that
man.
happens. So I was doing this.
Yeah. I'm still attached. Help me.
Yeah. Bicycle with training wheels. I was
Yes.
probably 4. I probably
Nice.
didn't get the training wheels off till I was maybe 5.
Okay, well, that was earlier then if you're counting training wheels.
I was counting training wheels.
Yeah, I mean, I still have mine on. So I mean,
There you go. That still
of course
counts
I'm
then.
counting them, man.
And at what age
Hell
did you
yeah.
learn to drive?
I was maybe 14.
How old?
14.
Okay.
Early.
I mean, it wasn't like really driving anywhere legally, but I mean, out in the country, out in East Texas, I mean,
Yeah.
just get on the old country roads and drive along. So yeah.
Makes sense. And special guest artist Nicole Hodges, same questions. At
Oh.
what age did you learn to swim?
Well, I'll preface it with this. So I'm gonna start with learning to ride a bike. I did that about like 8 or 9. Like
Okay.
it took me a minute to get those training wheels off. Like Rob,
That's
I
fair.
might still
Yep.
have them attached somewhere. And then I couldn't wait to drive because I did that, rural Texas thing where I sat in my dad's lap and he ran the pedals and I did.
Yeah.
So like at 7 a.m. when the DMV opened on my 16th birthday, I was like right there, ready
Yeah.
to go.
I was
But the
too.
swimming thing,
Yes.
when I was about like 5 or 6, I almost drowned because I was at a party with my parents
Oh,
and I was
no.
on the floaty and didn't know how to swim. And I floated to the edge and some drunk lady thought I wanted her to push me back in.
Oh,
she pushed
no.
me back in. But this
nice.
really awesome French dude like dove in the pool and like pulled me
Wow.
up and rescued me. And I thought, oh, I just
Smoking
never
a
learned how
cigarette
to
at the
swim.
time.
Like, but get this, I was just cleaning out my garage and I found that I too took a water babies class. So somewhere between
Wow.
water babies and like 5 years old, I just forgot how to
Wow.
swim. And so I would like hang on the side and then put band-aids on all my toes because I had to like hang on the side like a little monkey, like went down everywhere.
I actually, this is going to sound made up, but it's not. The person that I took swimming lessons from's name was Winston Churchill.
Of course.
Really?
Why would
Not
it not
the,
be?
clearly not the Winston Churchill, but yes, I
Yeah.
learned,
Sure.
and he
Yeah,
literally
I
threw me in
know.
the pool basically, and I swam, but I was
Oh,
the youngest
Richard, that
one.
just explains so many things right
It does. It really does.
You're on to the end. To Richard.
Well, Yeah, it does. You're right.
Sink to the bottom.
Does anybody have anything they would like to plug coming up anytime
Wait,
soon?
did you say,
Wait,
did
wait,
you say the bicycle and the drive and the?
Oh, yeah.
Sorry. Didn't you said
Did
without
you say
training
bicycle
wheels?
and drive? When did you ride a bike, Richard?
Me, 8. 8
Oh,
Oh,
years
yeah.
old.
You did say that.
Ah,
Yeah.
8 years old. Yes.
okie dokie. Plugs.
Plugs.
I have a couple plugs.
All right.
I have an anime that is out now through
Awesome.
Funimation called Moriarty the Patriot. And
Cool.
I have, yes, it's a Sherlock Holmes based
Awesome.
anime.
Cool.
So much fun doing it. I'm 3 different voices.
That's
so
awesome.
I'm 3
Well, which
different
characters?
I play this kind of like flighty English girl that hits on Sherlock.
Very
And then I
fun.
also play Countess Moriarty. And then the
Awesome.
third one, I can't reveal because it reveals a
fine.
big reveal,
Yeah.
but it's towards the end of the
spoiler.
season. I know, right? So I'm like,
That's cool.
it's something big that happens. So if you're into it, so there's that.
That's
I
awesome.
would also like to plug our other special guest, Kristin's Cleavage, for being here tonight.
Yes.
because it's that beautiful.
Yes.
It's that much talent.
Yes. Yeah. We can't forget Kristin Cleavage.
Absolutely not.
Anybody
No,
else? I still have one, but I'll wait. Does anybody else? All right.
I'm still concentrating on the whole other special guest here. So I'm a little flustered right now. I'm trying to think.
There is a Show Me the Shorts festival on September 28th, which is a Tuesday. Our friends at Little Spark Films are putting it on. The Torturer
Yes.
is having its, I guess, non-festival premiere locally at the Studio Movie Grill in Arlington. Also another film that friends of the show are a part of. It was myself and Jeff Fenter, and I can't recall what her name is now. It used to be Kelly Crowder. Can somebody help me?
Changed it a couple
Yeah.
times.
She
L.
and Natalie, and I'm forgetting that.
Yeah.
I'm blanking on Natalie's last name also.
Jones.
That film will be there. Thank you. That film will be there. And I wouldn't be surprised if some other Little Spark stuff that had us, maybe the Lament stuff, I don't know, that might show up there as well. So if you're not doing anything Tuesday the 28th, there's actually a DVD swap, no, a VHS swap that starts at 6, and then the screening starts at 7:15. I don't know
Is
whether
it-
it costs anything or not.
In this VHS swap, will they take my old videos of me tap dancing when I was 5?
I will.
I'll take them.
Only if they've been rewound.
Yeah. You gotta be kind.
Be kind, rewind.
Yeah, if it's not rewound, ain't putting up with that.
Nope.
No,
None of
sir.
that.
I rewind all my DVDs these days too.
Good.
I do.
Responsible.
I am.
That is responsible.
That is
And-
good DVD care. That is
Yes.
good.
Yes. I
What,
think
what,
so.
what a nice fellow. All right, cool. Anything else? Thanks again, Nicole. We
Thank you for
appreciate
having
it.
me.
Thank you, Nicole.
And we will see
Awesome stuff.
everybody next week. Good night.